Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Mavens, home of the Spicy Double Feature. I'm Carson Green.
And I'm Annie Janes. This week's Spicy Dub is Dune Part 2 and Prisoners.
So we're doing things a little different this week. Dune Part 2, that episode is out already. If you are coming from there, thank you. And we still have Ben on the show from 24 Minutes of A24 to talk to us about our double feature, our spicy double feature with Prisoners. Welcome, Ben. Thank you for still being here.
Still very happy to be here. I'm excited about this Denny double feature.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where are your sisters?
I can't find them.
Anna? Joy?
Wait, I checked the entire house. They're not here.
Dad, there was this RV and they were playing on it. We thought there was someone inside.
You wait here. I'm coming up.
I couldn't find them!
Detective Loki.
Do you have children, detective?
I'm gonna find your daughter.
Okay, Annie, please hit us with some facts.
Okay, Prisoners came out in 2013. It was written by Aaron Guzikowski, directed by Denis Villeneuve, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, Paul Dano, Viola Davis, and Terrence Howard. It has an 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, and here's the description from IMDb. When Keller Dover's daughter and her friend go missing, he takes matters into his own hands as the police pursue multiple leads and the pressure mounts. Okay, this time I'm going to kick it to you, Ben, first.
Uh-oh.
Just what'd you think? No pressure.
I love this movie so much. This is a great movie. This is probably my second favorite Denny movie behind Sicario. So yeah, I was stoked that we were able to talk about this one. I think Jake Gyllenhaal, I mean, I did this shameless plug on the last episode. I'm going to do it again here. I do another pod called the Movie Draft Podcast, and we did Jake Gyllenhaal draft. And so I was able to kind of have a crossover here between both of them, do a little homework for two pods at once.
Love it.
And I was just so excited because I think his Detective Loki is so good. I think he plays it wonderfully. You see him just like exhausted, throughout the whole movie, the hard blinks that he does. Like, I think he just plays it so well. But the thing that I really enjoy is how much of a great counterpoint he is to Hugh Jackman, who is rightfully losing his mind throughout this entire film. He is, I explained it to someone the other day, it's like Wolverine, but without the claws. Like, he's just so angry, and like the guttural screams that we get from him sometimes, but also like he plays it back. We talked about his ability to just push out one tear. He's got the talent. He's a wonderful actor. And I love the two of them kind of going back and forth. And like you mentioned, that cast, like Viola Davis, Terrence Howard, Melissa Leo is great. Paul Dano, just like what a performance he gives as well. And then it's just a little bit, but David Dastmalchian, who we have in here, he's always fun, I think, to see on screen. So yeah, he was fantastic. I love this film. I love how it just like shows what these parents are going through and what seems like so realistic, and how, these cops are like telling you like, oh, just get some sleep. It's like, how could you possibly think that I could do that right now? Like, this is insane. Like, my daughter's missing, every minute counts. And yeah, I don't know. I was just really happy to revisit this movie. I'm curious. I don't talk to a lot of people who have seen this movie, so I was glad to do this because I was kind of curious what you guys think about it.
I just was thinking about how miserable it must be for Hugh Jackman during production. Like, we just get the 2 hours and 45 minutes of this movie, but he had however long it took, 30 days minimum, of having to be this man. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine.
This man in the rain for so much too.
Yeah. I'll go next. I think that like this movie, first of all, it's a crime thriller. Love that genre.
Yeah.
And I think the mystery here is really intriguing, and it does a lot of like diversions that like from traditional crime thriller stories. Like, for example, Paul Dano is caught with like in this third scene. And my expectations are we're going to take the whole movie to catch this guy, but in reality it's like a web of intrigue And I think it's really satisfying when you get to finally piece it all together. And it is a little confusing, I think, but I think it's like it's explained just enough where you can keep up with it. And same issue here, though. I'm not very connected to these characters. I don't know if it's because he's split between two, Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. I think like Hugh Jackman, I understood him more as a guy where like we knew his family, we knew his basement, we knew his prepperness, his father, like, whereas Jake Gyllenhaal, like, yeah, he has this look to him, but I actually don't know the man aside from his like inherent beauty.
Yeah.
Last thing is, Carson, you've been saying this. Now it's my turn. I'm going soft. It's a horrible, sad story of like a child kidnapping and kidnapping rings and missing children, like multiple missing children. And I felt like sick this whole movie. Just like,
yeah,
I physically felt unwell. And the scene where Hugh Jackman is looking at the pictures of clothing to identify, I was like, I lost it. I couldn't take, like, It was so fucking sad. Oh, and then it was such a relief later. Like when you learn, like that was such a clever little twist. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
It's a tough watch. This is not an easy movie to watch, which I think is why, I think that's why I like it so much. It's very visceral. It's really, really, really intense. And you know, I find this with horror a lot. Horror, obviously, we follow a formula with a lot of films, and a lot of movies do it right, and a lot of movies bomb. Crime and thrillers also usually have a formula, and this, Annie, you mentioned it, that we catch the guy immediately. That's not part of the formula. It's so, and like the deviations that we get from like just a regular crime thriller where the protagonist becomes an anti-hero. What? Okay, yes, I'm on board. It's so creative. It's so interesting. I hear what you're saying about not understanding Jake Gyllenhaal's character as much, or like not getting a deep dive. But I heard one line, and it was all I needed to hear to know everything about this character. And it was, the mom said to him, "I heard from your police chief that you solve every case that you're on." That's it. Now I know this motherfucker is on it. He is going to catch them, and he will not rest until he does. And I thought that was like really clever character building, I thought, through the perspective of someone else, which was interesting. But I love these characters, dude. Hugh Jackman, I had no idea that he was a for real actor, you guys, like for real.
You thought he was just pretending to act, acting to act. I love that his character, like, is one, just a type of guy, but two, it's like so expertly, like crafted to where you have to later believe that he will commit torture. I'm like, yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Like, like something horrible is happening to him, but also the type of man that he was, like, could pull off what he's done.
That's one thing that I really appreciate about this film, which is putting us in the shoes of these parents, you know, just like, what would you do? Because, you know, we get to the part where Hugh Jackman has put Paul Dano in the shower and locked him in there, you know, and then he's like got the scalding hot water and the cold water. And then he brings Terrence Howard in to show him like what he's done. He's like, this is how we're going to get the information. This guy knows where our kids are at. And you see in Terrence Howard's face, and I think he even says, he's like, we have to report this, but also like, if this person does know where your daughter is, like, what wouldn't you do to find out, you know? And so you see him just kind of like come to grips with it. He's like, all right, like, I know this is morally wrong and a lot of wrong, like legally wrong, all this stuff, but I want my daughter back more than I want anything else. So I'm okay with this. And then we see it happen again with Viola Davis when she comes, and it's just like, yeah, that's what these parents would do. I mean, that's what I feel like I would do if I had a child in this situation, like whatever it takes. And then just like knowing what Paul Dano's going through is just, because I think at some point you start to wonder, like, well, does he know where these girls are? Or is it like, why isn't he saying anything? Because this feels like awful. But and then that whole reveal is, I think the reveal works really well in this movie. Was this a first watch for both of you? Like, had you both seen it before?
I saw it in theaters, and then I saw it about 5 years ago.
Nice.
And I turned to Gus, my husband, and I was like, do you remember we had watched, it was like a movie that we watched together because we did a full Denny rewatch as we were like working on this, like collaborating on this film together. And that's also where we like started dating. And I was like, we could have been holding hands during this. Like, and then back to sad
this movie.
Yeah, sad dark film. So yeah, this was my third watch, but even though it was my third, the only thing I remembered, now we haven't spoiled anything miraculously, but I'm about to, so get lost if you don't want to hear this. But hearing, like, I did remember that it was like the mom who was ultimately like behind it all, but I didn't remember the dad and the priest father. I didn't remember like what was Paul Dano's role in it. Like I couldn't remember the details, so it was still really fun for me, even knowing the end all be all of it.
Yeah, I think I've seen this a couple of times. It's no secret that I am a diehard Jake Gyllenhaal fan. I would watch him in anything.
Give us
over and over again.
Do you have a ranking of your top three? Since Ben just ranked him.
Okay, number 1, Nightcrawler. Number 2, Nightcrawler. Number 3, No, just kidding.
We just reviewed Nightcrawler as like a very recent episode.
I love that movie.
Me too, dude. It's sincerely his performance in Nightcrawler is my favorite performance ever committed to film ever. Like I think about him.
Oh yeah, it's your comfort movie, right? That's on that episode. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I watched that right after I listened to that episode, and I was like, I kind of get this. Like, you just got to throw this on. And that was mine. We were doing, not to sidetrack too much, but like,
no, it's all good.
We were like collaboratively ranking his movies, so like we kind of had to work together. And I tried to get Nightcrawler to number 1. I won't say whether or not it did. You know, if you guys want to go listen to the episode, feel free. But just quick thing, like the rewatch that I liked the most was Brokeback Mountain. His performance in there.
Yes.
Is so good. It's a beautiful performance. So, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm with Jake all the way.
I need to rewatch Brokeback. I have not seen that in so long. Like so long.
You guys should really see Velvet Buzzsaw. Annie, I want you to watch it so bad. Ben, if you're a Jakey fan, highly suggest Velvet Buzzsaw. Okay, back to Prisoners.
Yeah. Sorry for
Jake
the
is so distracting.
Yeah.
No, he deserves it.
He really does. Did you guys see that he's doing a remake of Roadhouse?
Yeah, that's why we did the episode, because we were going to put it out right before it comes out. We're like, Gyllenhaal's doing Roadhouse, which I have mixed feelings on because I love Roadhouse, like the original movie. But I'm going into it optimistically.
I'm so excited.
I think that Jake Gyllenhaal is so fascinating to me because of his voice. Like he has just such a I don't know. He has a very gentle voice. Do you guys think that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
dude. I think I just really like when hot people play weirdos, and I think that the detective was a little bit of a weirdo. The intense blinking, that was like a tick. Like he was doing a tick, and like. Just like the way that he wore his hair, and even like the way that he drove, and the way that he spoke to people, like you could tell this man was tortured. Yeah. Like as a character, he was really tortured, and I think he's just like a little bit of a weirdo. I like that Jake plays these roles. That's like, I love him.
Yeah.
The way he would wear a shirt buttoned to the top. Whoa, who does that?
Who does that?
I'm glad you mentioned his hair, because I loved his hair in this movie.
I love it too.
It's a silly detail, but I loved it. Like, oh man, that's great.
And the neck tattoo.
That's actually my critique I have of Nightcrawler is his hair.
Oh, interesting.
Can't relate.
Well, it's a safe space.
I do want to mention some of the red herrings here didn't quite work for me, and I thought that it was a little bit of an inefficient use of time. Specifically, Annie, you mentioned it earlier about the priest and like going down the whole maze rabbit hole. I don't think that it was as satisfying as I needed it to be for how long we spent on that. The maze stuff in particular, and like the cult of it all. I needed so much more of a finale on that, especially after the guy shoots himself in that interrogation in order to protect the maze, especially after hours and hours and hours of torturing Paul Dano. The only thing that he says is they're in the maze. The necklaces that we see, the necklace that we got on the body in the basement of the priest's house, the doodles on the wall of that guy's house with all the snakes.
Wait, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
Just to confirm, I just want to confirm I am understanding the movie correctly.
Yeah.
They are red herrings, but they are actually involved. They are like interlinked. They're not just like because they were also kidnapped children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And this is a stretch and it sounds silly, but in order to escape, the kids had to do a maze book, right? Like that's why the lady let them escape. There was like a shot of a maze book on the ground. It was like, finish this, you get out.
Yeah.
And the guy, the maze guy with all the snakes, like he was a kid that got out and he was the daughter of that woman, right? Right? Y'all remember this? They were like talking about this other missing boy who was stolen by the priest from the RV. That was him. It was Paul Dano was also a kidnapped child.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I saw I got the connection that Paul Dano was a kidnapped child, and I got the connection that the guy in the basement was a kidnapper.
So the guy in the basement is the husband of the woman.
Melissa Leo.
And so they together were doing God's, I don't know, what was it like? Our war against God or whatever. I also don't fuck with that because it's kind of silly, but whatever. Yeah. They need a motive, I guess. So that man in the basement is married to the woman. They kidnap a kid that we see news clippings of. He has black hair, and Jake Gyllenhaal interviews his mom at that other house. This is the most confusing part. I literally paused it and was like, "Wait, is that what I just heard?" So Jake Gyllenhaal interviews this mom who talks about her missing son, and she's playing the VHS, and she's like, I watch it every morning. That kid is the snake man.
Yes.
Yeah. Who after escaping just was like went unwell and became who he was. So they're all connected. So they're not just red herrings. However, 2 hours and 45 minutes or whatever the runtime is, I don't know why it doesn't need to be like that.
Yeah, they could have trimmed it down and made a bigger reveal of it all. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think I want, like, especially after the huge, I mean, this was so shocking. This was so huge. The guy shooting himself in the interrogation. I needed to know what the fuck the maze, what he was drawing. I just needed so much more than the breadcrumbs that we were getting.
This sounds like another Dune thing too. Like it was there, like the like the shot of the kids. If you do this, you get out. One shot. Yeah. We all both missed it. It was fast. Like I think I don't know. I think he could help us a little bit more with his movies, right? Like and I still don't feel confident in what I'm saying. So like what the story is.
Yeah.
Picking it, like I think it was interesting because I think the map or the maze that he drew wasn't it like unsolvable because Jake Gyllenhaal was trying to go through it all and he couldn't.
It was an unsolvable maze that he was drawing. Yeah. And that
scene was interesting. One other scene I just wanted to hit on quick, kind of going off the maze, but when they find the other girl, the friend, and they go to the hospital and just like, again, like putting us in these parents' shoes and stuff, and just Hugh Jackman, just, you know, I'm very happy for you guys. Where is my daughter? You know, and everyone's trying to tell him like, no, just like give her some time. It's like, I feel like I would do the same thing. It's like, listen, I need you to like wake up and talk to me right now. And just this panic and this frantic nature that he has. At that point, we're like a week into it, and I haven't really seen him sleep at all. So I can't imagine what he's going through. I thought that was such a powerful scene because, again, it's another moment of like, yeah, I get why Terrence Howard and Viola Davis want to just like let my daughter sleep. But it's like, we don't know what's happening to Hugh Jackman.
She knows where she's the one person that knows the most. Yeah. That little kid knows the most and is the key. Yeah. Like, and that I would be that way too. Like, wake up. Line
too of like, you were there. It's like, wait, hold on. Like, what's going on? Like that. I thought that was great.
Yeah. Dude, I want to talk about how everyone in this movie is a prisoner. Okay, follow me. Walk with me.
I will.
Okay. Very obvious ones. The girls are taken. They're prisoners. Paul Dano is trapped in a shower. Prisoner. Okay. Now we get a little more intricate. Now we get a little in the weeds.
A little cerebral about it.
Yep. The headiness of it all. Hugh Jackman becomes a prisoner of the circumstance. He becomes a prisoner of, I have to find my daughter. Like you said, Ben, we don't see him sleep. We don't see him eat. He is a complete prisoner to this situation, to this circumstance. He can't do anything until he finds his daughter. Jake Gyllenhaal, same thing. He, like I mentioned earlier, the line of you solve every case that you're assigned. He is a prisoner to all of his cases. He cannot live his life until he solves this case. Love that. The mom, she very obviously is suffering from some mental illness. She is a prisoner of her bed. She can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Then,
but also that's another thing of like, yeah, that's real. Like, how could you know?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
Then Viola Davis, Terrence Howard, great performances, by the way. Love them. Shout out. Then they become prisoners. Not only are they prisoners of the circumstance that Hugh Jackman is, then they become prisoners of Hugh Jackman's circumstance because he brings them into this. Now they're criminals. Yep. Then the obvious one, the guy in the basement, in the priest's basement, he's a prisoner. Let's stretch this. Okay. The priest is also a prisoner of God. He, he gave an oath. And then the woman, the aunt, who is obviously just like mentally fucking insane.
She's a prisoner to her made up cause. Yeah.
To her delusions completely. Yeah. Dude, I love that. As I was like piecing all that together, I was like, oh my God, name a better movie or name a better titled movie.
Yeah.
Try. I dare you.
To add to yours too, I don't know if it works or not, but I feel like the siblings are too, the brother and sister, because they're just almost completely forgotten about because of the circumstance. So they are kind of relying on each other. It seems like we don't get a ton of time with them, but we get a few scenes with Hugh Jackman and the son, and you can just kind of tell it's like, I need you to be strong. I need you to be here, but I am not thinking about you at all. Really. Like I'm trying to find your sister. So I feel like they felt that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, and your mom is fucked up and needs help. And he's like, I don't know. Like that is a child, although he's older. It's a child.
Grow up so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what a toughie. What a toughie.
Yeah.
But so good. Roger Deakins is a cinematographer.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. And honestly, the beginning was like almost shot like a horror movie to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like the shot in the RV looking through the window at the kids walking away.
Real sense of atmosphere here, which I love.
Yeah. Yeah. In the apartment too, in the kind of beat down apartment building that they're keeping, or that Hugh Jackman's keeping Paul Dano in. Damn. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Whenever Jake Gyllenhaal was walking through that, I literally had to pause it, you guys. I was like out of breath. I was like,
You're
oh
so
my God,
tense.
breathe. Yes, it was so tense.
And it was so
It's
smart of Hugh Jackman to like lay on the ground and pretend he was just like passed out. That was really clever.
Yeah, it was very much like, how's he going to get out of this? Like, how do you explain this? And it worked well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
it is crazy. Like if I was Hugh Jackman and I saw Paul Dano do what he did, which is, I cannot watch the scene anymore, like, because I know it exists. I can't watch it. When he like lifts the dog up on the leash.
Oh my God.
And then I'm sorry to even bring that up. He puts it down and then he starts singing the like Jingle Bells Batman Smells version, which the girls were singing. If I heard that, I would be like, yeah, I have to kill him, or I have to, like, he knows. Like, I would be as convinced as he was.
Yeah, 100%. And that's, again, like, goes back to him bringing in Terrence Howard and Viola Davis, just like, yeah, this person knows. I'm super convinced of it. And yeah, man.
But
I love
it's
this
like
movie.
the element of Paul Dano, like, not like having the IQ of a little child, like, just throws a wrench in it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Was there ever a moment as Paul Dano is locked in that shower, was there ever moments for you guys, especially like as everything was unfolding and we find all those fucking snakes and shit, was there ever a moment that you felt doubt that Hugh Jackman had the wrong guy?
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
There was doubt.
Without a doubt, there was doubt.
I really liked that. That like just heightened so like I had anxiety watching this movie and like, but I kind of loved it.
Yeah, visceral, like you said.
Yeah.
When movies make me feel, like sometimes I want to feel, even if it's bad. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Zodiac, have you, Carson?
Oh my God, you guys, I literally almost brought that up as my what I've been watching. I watched it the other night
Oh, nice.
for the very first time.
Can you quick hit us? Like, did you like it? Jake Gyllenhaal. Compare it to this. It's like similar. It's long. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He can do no wrong. He's very young in this movie. I think it came out in like 2007. But let me be so real and honest with you. It's like it's a movie for like 45 minutes. And then the last 45 minutes, it's a completely fucking different movie. And we're following a killer for a long time. We're so interested in killer. And then it becomes it's about Jake Gyllenhaal writing a book about the killer. Like, and then that's the whole movie. And obviously, like, it's still unsolved. And so I knew going into it that I wasn't going to get a satisfying ending, but I did not think that the ending was going to be Jake Gyllenhaal dedicating his entire life to finding Zodiac. I don't know. It wasn't that satisfying, but I'm glad I watched it.
Do you think Prisoners wins as a better movie?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
100,000.
Yeah, you hold it here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Where did it stack for you and your Jake Gyllenhaal? Did you watch Return to Zodiac?
I
that
had
episode?
recently rewatched it, so I didn't like specifically for this pod. I love it. I think it's a great, Ruffalo and Robert Downey Jr. performance. We did talk on the pod about that scene where the guys like come down to the basement. Like I'll show you. It's like that's just like talk about tension and just like feeling super uneasy. That's such a wonderful scene. I think
cool.
that's a great movie.
Nice. Okay, any closing thoughts on Prisoners? Are y'all ready to score?
I'm ready to get out of the maze.
Okay,
Yeah.
Carson, you can start this time.
Full solid 9 out of 10.
Nice. I'm gonna echo that. I feel lame doing 2 9s for these movies, but that's what's in my heart.
Look
Follow
how
your
good
star.
Denny is. I'm giving it an 8.
Yeah.
Sorry to be the different one. Okay, we have an 8.6 repeating on
Love it.
Prisoners.
Love it.
Prisoners better
Damn.
than Dune Part 2. You heard it here first, folks.
A hot take. Here we are.
Hell yeah. Well, Ben, thank you so much for coming on the show. We
Yeah.
had so much fun.
Thanks so much for having me. This was a blast. I'm Like I said, I'm ready to come back. We'll get Prestige and something else.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Where can people find you?
You can find me anywhere on social media at Benny Burrito. And then the links to all the pods I'm part of are all there. The 24 Minutes of A24, the Movie Draft Podcast, and our newly refreshed Unsung Gems is
Yes.
about to come out. So I'm very excited about that.
I'm so excited for that too. Yeah. I'm excited for the revamp.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be
Hell
good.
yeah. Well, if you have a suggestion for next week's Spicy Double Feature, you can write to us on Instagram at Movie Mavens, or you can send us an email at moviemavenspodcast@gmail.com. And that's it. Movie Mavens all the way out.